Hello guys, a great welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing well. And today we are going to talk about multi-threading. So multi-threading is a concept where we will be executing one two or more than two functions like parallelly. Okay, so we'll be executing two processes or more than two processes parallelly. So in multi-threading, what we do, like if we have to execute one first process along with the second process, if we talk about in real life scenario. So let's see, like I'm working with this task along with the OBS is also running along with it. So the you can see our OS is doing multi-threading here, like it is working with multiple operations together. So this is the multi-threading. If we'll go with the definition, so it is about the ability of program or an operating system to enable more than one user at a time without requiring multiple copies of the program running on the computer. So multi-threading can also handle multiple requests from the user at the same time. This is multi-threading. So we'll be doing this. So if we understand a bit more about multi-threading, it is like doing multiple tasks together. If we are doing some process on the function one on a file, and while it will be saving that file, the other process will be executing. So this is multi-threading. And if you think how we should write a code in Python, so let's write the code in Python. First we have to import threading. Okay, so import threading. After importing, we have to create a thread. Okay, so t equals to like a threading which we have imported dot thread. Now we are creating a thread here, but in the thread we have to give the function which we will be doing, any function, function1, function2. So let's create a function for that. First we have to create a function. Okay, yeah, so def function1. Okay, and in the function1 we are not giving any argument here. We are just printing n number of, okay, let's give an argument n. So we want to print n number of arguments here, and for that, for I in range, sorry, n, so we'll be printing from 0 to n, and it should be a number because we are printing it. Okay, now we have defined function 1, and it will start from 0, and let's define another function, function 2, and we are also giving the n. But what we'll do here, so we can understand how it is working in range n. But here what we'll do, we'll add 2 in every element. Okay, so it will be printing more than like 2. So now we have two functions, function 1, function 2. So we'll be target equals to function 1. Okay, first function 1, and kw arguments should be what, n, which is we are providing now. So n is equals to, let's give it a 10. Okay, and this is thread 1, right? Let's start it. T1 dot start. Okay, thread 1 started. Now let's create another thread. T2 equals to threading dot thread. Target will be another function, f2, fn2. Yeah, I did a mistake. Give me a second. Sorry, fn2, fn1 and fn2. And keyword arguments, what we want, we just want one thing, which is n. So n will be here also 10. Let's give it a 10. T2 is dot start, and because we have already started it, now we have to have, when it will be completed, it will destroy it itself. So we have to join at the last, like T1 dot join and T2 dot join. So guys, let's execute it. Let's see. So you can see here what it is doing, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Here like it is we are adding 2 in every point, so 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So this is the multi-threading, guys. I hope you liked it, and please let me know in the comments what next topic you want to discuss with me. I can create a video on that, and I can also reply in comments. That's all for today, guys. I hope you like it. Please do subscribe. It is just a one click for you, but it really helps me to grow. So thank you, guys. I hope you like it.